ancestor warning messages. Okay. See what's going on, what the ancestors have to tell you. All right. It's going to apply to Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Don't forget to subscribe, my babies. All right. All right, let's see what's going on here for fire signs. Ancestral messages for fire signs. Ancestral messages for fire signs. What do the ancestors have to let fire signs know? What is important for them to know at this time? Ancestral messages for fire signs. Ancestral messages for fire signs. Okay, so some of you guys need to get to know your ancestors a little bit better, or there's a particular ancestor that wants to communicate with you and they want to get to know you better, meaning there has to be a conversation between you and your ancestors, okay? They want you to get to know them better. Some of you guys may need to do like an ancestor reading or something like that to see how to communicate with your ancestors, all right? Or this particular ancestor. All right, let's see what's going on here. Ancestor messages for fire signs. What do they need to know? All right. They are trying to tell you that you need to watch out for someone, okay? There is someone that is a mole in your social group, or I don't know if this is a friendship, or if this is like someone you used to know that's trying to get information on you or something like that. But your ancestors are trying to warn you about someone here, okay? They're talking about you need to protect your energy. They're talking about this individual person is someone that likes to siphon energy from people. So this could be like an energetic vampire or energetic leech. They're talking about you need to protect yourself, okay? This person can be very attractive or something like that, or you could be attracted to this person, or this person is attracted to you, all right? So you need to protect your energy, okay? So make sure that you are putting a shield over your aura. Make sure that you're, using your protection oils, doing your protection baths and stuff like that. Using your intuition in terms of like who this person is. It looks like your energy is actually being siphoned from this person. And if you guys don't know what siphoned is, it's almost like someone's like taking your energy. So if you ever feel kind of lethargic or tired after you have an encounter with someone, and an encounter doesn't have to be sexual or anything like that. I'm talking about like you could be talking to someone and then like all of a sudden you start feeling tired. All of a sudden you start feeling overwhelmed, or you start getting anxious, or you don't feel like how you were feeling before you met them or before you were talking to them or something like that. Because I feel like there is, when we talk about a mole, this is like somebody that is infiltrating your energy, right? That's what they're saying. There's somebody that's infiltrating your energy that is not supposed to be in your energy, and you have to protect your energy, okay? So your ancestors are wanting you to connect with them more so they can tell you how to protect your energy, all right? And maybe even reveal who this person is. I will be pulling out zodiac signs at the end of this to see, if their zodiac sign comes out and stuff like that. Let's see what's going on here. What are the other messages here for fire signs? Thank you. Oh yeah, you need to do a detox. I don't know what you've been thinking about. Okay, but you have to detox your mind. Okay. Some of you guys have actually like burned ancestor money, like you did an offering or something like that for your ancestors. They're saying yes, that they have received it. Okay, they have accepted it. Okay, whatever it was. So if you burn some sort of ancestor money and you have put your petition on it or your request on it, they received it, they accepted it. Okay. If it's like an offering or something like that, they got it. So going back to this, okay, they're talking about your energy, your spiritual health maintenance. So they want you to listen to more binaural beats, which is like Hertz music. Hertz is specifically when you're working with sound, when you're doing sound therapy, when you're doing guided meditations, but it has to have the Hertz in the background. That is going to benefit you to remove whatever leech this is out of your energy, because the higher you vibrate, the harder it is for someone that is lower vibrational to leech onto you or to like try to get a hold of you energetically through energetic hooks or anything like that, right? So that's why Reiki works so very well, okay? I'm also seeing like they're going back to this like reprogram your mind. There's something that you want to attract, right? And I feel like you have the capability, the tools, whatever you actually have, you have everything that you need. However, what's stopping it is something in your mind. Okay, so you may need to reprogram your mind so that way you can grow mentally but also spiritually, so you can continue to evolve, right? I'm also seeing this energy of, if you find yourself going through like a cycle of self-sabotaging thoughts, restricting yourself, limiting yourself, or feeling like you cannot do something, right? Which is another way of restriction, right? Or not following through with something, not taking the risk, not taking the leap of faith to get something done because of doubt or fears. This is the things that you have to reprogram in your mind. So removing fear, removing doubt, removing those insecurities that are not allowing you to get things done, right? That's how you start redirecting your thoughts in your mind, because they say that you definitely have it. Like you're able to go ahead and get whatever you're trying to attract, but there's something stopping you in the third eye or the crown chakra area. So making sure that you don't have people persuading you to do things that you don't want to do, or investing in content that is lower vibrational, that kind of stagnates you, limits you, or puts you in this lower vibrational energy towards yourself, right? And another way they're saying that you can do this to remove those thoughts actively, right, would be, how you journal, you write things down on like what you want to happen. You could also do the opposite. Like you'll write down all the lower vibrational thoughts or the self-sabotaging thing that you say to yourself. You write it down and then you burn it. When you're burning it, and then you throw it to the wind, like without a care, throw it to the wind without a care, because you're releasing it, right? And so I feel like that's another way that you can, reprogram those lower vibrational thoughts, those concerns of yours, and say goodbye to them so they don't come back. But also you can do that when it comes to like caring for yourself, meaning like if you have particular concerns or worries and stuff like that that's causing stress, right? Because whatever you're putting intention in, or whatever you're thinking about when you're trying to attract or trying to manifest, whether it's lower vibrational or higher vibrational, right? Both can start happening. So you want to make sure that you eliminate as much lower vibrational thoughts as possible. So you have to detox your mind. That's what I mean when I say detox. Okay. So some of you guys could be, burning stuff to be able to do that. I'm also seeing to try to sit down and do like, this is like active vision boards. Like when you either have a vision board or working on a vision board or working on a goal list, what you want to get done for the week, for the next 3 months, for the year, right? Where you want to be in 2 years, 3 years, right? And then slowly taking the time to dream about it. And when I say dream about it, actually feel like you're living it. How is it going to feel to be in that new house? How is it going to feel to drive that new car? How is it going to feel to make that much money that you want to make? How is it going to feel being in that relationship that you want, or strengthening relationships with your families, like that type of energy, okay? Let's see what else comes out here. What do the ancestors want to tell fire signs? What do the ancestors want to tell fire signs? You guys may benefit from watching the Reiki video that I have up to remove energetic leeches, energetic vampires, or unwanted energies from your energy, okay? So the universe is actually responding to how you're acting. And when I say how you're acting, this is like, if you're acting happy, you're going to receive more happiness. If you are acting like you're going to be able to get that money or get that job, right, that's going to come to you. Even if it's not a particular job that you want, if you're trying to attract money, you're going to start seeing like hiring signs, or you're going to start hearing people like, oh yeah, you know, this business shut down and there's a new business opening up and they're hiring a whole bunch of people, or, you know, there's an opportunity for schooling here, or like whatever it is, you're going to start seeing more doors open up, become closer and closer to the goal that you want, okay? What's going on here? Any more messages from the ancestors? Any more messages from the ancestors? Any more messages for fire signs? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? So your ancestors are actually talking to you in code, which is significant because I feel like some of you guys, there's like an ancestor or a group of ancestors of yours that maybe, because we're talking about ancestors, we're not talking about a passed away loved one, we're talking about hundreds of years old, we're talking about centuries, we're talking about ancestors, old elders, right? And so we're talking about your roots. So there could be a language barrier with your roots. So maybe the language that you speak now is not the language that your ancestors speak. So they have to like drop hints with like codes or something like that to talk to you. So this could be like angel numbers, or this could be like sending you animals, or this could be like sending a person that you might not know or you may know, that will give you a specific message at a certain time, and you're like, how the fuck did that person know that? Like, you know, and it is kind of weird that it happens, but the message gets delivered, right? And so they're talking in code about a particular situation, right, that you are actually going through on a personal level, but someone else is talking about it. And so that kind of gives you like an omen, right? It's like an omen that they're sending. So they're sending to you omens, okay? Talking to you in code. What's going on here? I also see this energy of like, be careful with someone that wants to get all close to you and stuff like that. And they say that they're going through a situation, and it sounds like it's just like the situation that you're going through. However, they're just saying that to be like in your business, so that way they can tell your business to someone else. Be careful with that. They are talking about some situation there. Like, I'm not sure if, you know, it's like you already went through it and that person is still in your energy, and you got to protect your energy from that person. Or if it's like a type of situation where they're warning you like it's about to happen, right? Let's see what's going on here. All right, they're saying it's time to cleanse your bedroom, okay? So you may need to cleanse your room, okay? Or one of the rooms in your house that you haven't cleansed in a while. There's a particular situation going on here in terms of you're like really tired. Like are you sleepy? Are you lethargic in your room? If so, it's time to like cleanse the room. So you might need to like switch out the sheets, cleanse the sheets, switch out the sheets, like clean under the bed, feng shui, move the bed around, move the room around, you know. Cleanse with like incense, because they're saying cleanse the air. So make sure that you open up the windows, you know, because there's some sort of stagnant energy in either one of the rooms in your house or in your bedroom. I'm not sure which one it is. Okay. So just take what applies here for you guys. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you cleanse the space, cleanse the area, especially if there's like things that were kind of stagnant in your life and you're like, what the heck is going on? Why is things slowing down and stuff? Yeah, go ahead and cleanse. All right. I'm also seeing this energy, okay. You've been wanting or you've been thinking about communicating with someone. And you don't know if you should be the person to reach out to them first. And your spiritual team is giving you the green light. Like, yeah, you can text them first. Like, it's okay. You can go ahead. What's going on here? Any other messages for fire signs? What is that? Ooh. So there's some sort of truth that's coming out. So what's interesting is that you already know this. This is a truth that you already know, but this is like, you're finally going to get the physical proof, the physical, like somebody's going to actually say it out their mouth. It's like, you know how like, you know stuff? Like, you could be intuitive and you just like knew something, like something was up, or you just like kind of put two and two together about something else, right? And you're just waiting for somebody to say something, right? I feel like the truth's coming out. I'm not sure what that's about, but like the truth is coming out as a confirmation for you. What's going on here? Any more messages for fire signs? Ancestor messages for fire signs. So the universe is also responding to all the affirmations that you've been doing, okay? So I feel like you've been reprogramming your mind, meaning you've been putting in good stuff in, but now you have to remove like the old gunky energy, right? You have to like release, I don't know, the fear of being poor, or I don't know, getting your car repossessed or some shit. I don't know, like whatever it is, right? Like whatever is the fear of failure, the fear of not having enough, like whatever it is, okay? Releasing that fear so that way the affirmations can start coming in full throttle, right? What's going on here? Because I feel like it's almost like there is some sort of thoughts or idea that you may have accepted at some period of time that is combating some of the affirmations that you're doing. Like there's like it's blocking it, okay? What's going on here? Ancestor messages for fire signs. Ancestor messages for fire signs. Okay, I am seeing some sort of past life karma, okay? Some of you guys could have paid some sort of past life karma, all right? Someone could have burned ancestor money or whatever, and you could have actually cleared some sort of past life karma with a toxic karmic, okay? A toxic karmic partner, a toxic karmic connection, okay? We're talking about a connection that can be destructive, but they were necessary, meaning necessary for you to work through and clear out your karmic debt. Not necessarily like, oh, you had to learn a lesson and then you had to like do the whole thing after you learned the lesson, then you had to heal. It was more so you had to work through a karmic partnership so that way you can clear out a past life karmic debt. Okay? And so that is past tense. You already did that. That's already paid in full. So I don't feel like you guys have any karmic debt. And I feel like that's what your ancestors are trying to tell you as well. Like, you don't have any karmic debt, okay? Like, whatever you went through with this whole, like, there was no progress with a karmic partner or a toxic karmic experience, right? You don't have to go through that again, is what they're saying, okay? For some reason, your birthday is significant, okay? So something is coming to you on your birthday, okay? So your birthday is gonna be special. Just letting you know. Oh, there's someone spying on you? Oh, here we go. All right, what's this? I feel like if you guys have businesses, like you have your own business, a small business or something like that, or you're trying to own your own business, okay, I feel like within 2 years, from you watching this, in 2 years, you will be able to own your business if you don't have a business yet. In 2 years, if you already have a business, I feel like you're going to be making over, I don't know, over $20,000 a year, like business capital, okay? So going back to this, like somebody spying on you, someone is using their psychic gifts negatively to spy on you, to remote view, okay, to see what you're doing or something like that. Your ancestors also want you to know, do not give in to any argument. When I say give in, meaning don't give your power away to any person that decides to argue with you. Don't waste your time, okay? You need to remain centered in your heart chakra. You don't want your heart chakra to become imbalanced, especially because you're trying to attract blessings, right? I'm also seeing whoever is trying to like spy and remote view or whatever, I feel like this person is trying to psychically attack you, okay? This is like someone that will use other people to slander your name, or, and I feel like this is because this is like a demonic, like a lower vibrational energy is attached to that person, manipulating their energy to act like that. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like they're led by their own demons, like they don't do their shadow work, and so they're like super insecure and triggered and trying to talk crap about you or whatever, and try to find out information that they really don't need to be freaking finding out information on. So this is like someone misusing tarot readings, or someone misusing their own psychic gifts to try to get insight on you when like it's none of their business, okay? This is also like someone that was in your inner circle or is in your inner circle. I'm not sure if this is current or past tense, okay? But they started to create these betrayal scenarios. When I say betrayal scenarios, it's like dramas where they started to exploit your loyalty, you know, how loyal you are to them or how loyal you are to someone else. And they try to like manipulate like their trust or your trust in terms of like deception and stuff like that, okay? So I'm not sure exactly who this person is, but this is the person that was psychically attacking you. Like they were tapping into your energy in ways that they weren't even supposed to, all right? For some of you, this is like old neighbors or something like that. Or you could have lived with this person, or they could have been your old neighbors or something like that. But they're like, basically they're leeching onto your energy by calling your name, like talking crap about you and like lower vibrational evil eye stuff, basically. But someone in here was interesting, was psychically gifted, and maybe that was their punishment. Their gifts got revoked because they started tapping into your energy and they weren't supposed to do that. I am seeing this energy of you're going to get a present. Your ancestors are trying to tell you that you're getting gifted something. You're going to receive a present. For some of you guys, someone could be giving you keys. They could be giving you keys to a house, or they could be giving you keys to a car. Like, here, this is yours now. Like, it was mine, but here it's yours. I'm passing it down to you, type thing. Like, you're the owner, type thing. All right, let's see what's going on here. Let me get 2 more messages, and I'm going to pull zodiac signs to see who the heck is these people that were psychically attacking you, or who the heck this mole is, so that way you guys know who it is. All right, any more messages from the ancestors for fire signs? Any more messages from the ancestors for fire signs? Ooh, someone's going to confess of infidelity. Interesting. I feel like the truth that's going to come out, it has something to do with infidelity, but you already knew this. It's like almost like someone's telling you that they cheated, or that they did something wrong, or they betrayed you or something like that, but you already knew that. You were already hit to the situation. Like you already knew whatever that was, right? What's going on here? So I don't feel like this is like something new. Ancestor messages for fire signs. 2 more. 2 more. Ancestor messages for fire signs. What do they need to know? Okay, here's the 2. Yep, it's time for a cleansing. So if you guys didn't do a cleansing yet, you should definitely do a cleansing. All right, so a cleansing bath, or cleansing through smoke, so like sage, cleansing through like an egg cleanse. Just make sure that you keep up with your spiritual maintenance, especially when you start feeling lethargic and stuff like that. Some of you guys will actually feel like in your solar plexus, right below your chest, you will start feeling like this nasty, icky energy, like you're sick, or it almost hurts, or like a stomach cramps or something like that. But it's around somebody. Okay, you're feeling that around somebody. And when you feel that energy, is because that person does not have respect for you, or this person has a direct agenda against you, meaning they're plotting something. Okay, so that's like a physical sign that your body is going to do. Like and it's interesting because like sometimes like we just feel like we ate something wrong or something like that, but no, sometimes it's like we literally go into a different room, go into, I don't know, a store or something like that, and we have somebody pass by us and we start feeling weird, right? And that's what I'm talking about. Okay, and then when you leave the energy, you leave the space, you leave the environment, you leave wherever the person is, right, you start feeling better. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so like there is somebody that has rotten energy, and you're going to feel it like in your solar plexus and your stomach. It's going to like feel like tight, and it's going to feel like a little painful. But that's where it's coming from. It's coming because like the person is trying to psychically attack you. When I say psychically attack, this person is trying to like take your energy for themselves, for their own benefit. Like this is not someone that gives a fuck about you. All right. This is like someone that has evil intentions towards you, or they slander your name, or they try to like exploit you somehow for whatever reason. So, like I said, for those of you that haven't cleansed yet, you should definitely do a cleansing. But if you have done a cleansing, make sure that you keep up with your spiritual maintenance, your spiritual health maintenance, and continue to cleanse. You know, try to at least cleanse twice a month or once a month. Yeah, someone's in their feelings, all right? They're doing all this crap because they're in their feelings. Like, doesn't justify anything at all. at all, okay? Yeah, someone could be trying to provoke you to be angry. Like, so that's why your spiritual team was like, listen, don't sit here and argue back and forth with somebody, because that's another form of them siphoning energy off of you. Like, it's almost like, you know how there's, like, if we're talking about social media, right? You know how there's people that will sit there and like make petty comments or whatever underneath, just like to do like that whole back and forth social media bullying and stuff like that. They want clout. Do not give people clout. Do not mention their name. If they say something out of pocket or whatever, you can simply block them and keep it pushing, okay? Block the energy. Remove yourself from that energy. Don't sit there going back and forth with that person, because just as much as their energy is rotting, they're basically trying to spread that energy to you. You get what I'm saying? And so because they're trying to provoke you to get angry or get, worked up or something like that, or basically to exploit you, meaning like they're going to provoke you to get angry so that way you get out of character, right? And so somebody wants you to get out of character, and that's why they're trying to get you mad, right? Because they're in their feelings, not because you're in your feelings. They're in their feelings and they're trying to get you in your feelings, right? So that's what I'm talking about. You gotta be careful with that. Anything else? Last message? Anything else? I think that might be it. Yeah. Something is being replaced, okay, in your life, and it's something like a space to be filled. So if there's an area in your life that is kind of like feels like a void or a gap or something's missing, something's going to be replaced in that area, right? So that way your life can get better, is what I'm seeing here. All right, who's trying to provoke anger? Who's psychically attacking? Who's the mole? Who's provoking anger? Who's psychically attacking? And who is the mole? Who's provoking anger? Who's psychically attacking? And who's the mole for fire signs? Okay, we have a Taurus placement. Who's provoking anger? Who's psychically attacking? And who is the mole? Okay, we have a Capricorn. Who is provoking anger? Who is psychically attacking? All right, we have Aries. That's definitely for you. Fire signs, you came out. So you may be dealing with another fire sign that's trying to provoke you, all right? Or an Aries that's trying to provoke you. Who's psychically attacking? Who's provoking anger? We have a Gemini. And who is the mole? Who is the mole? Scorpio. Who is the mole? Who's psychically attacking? We have a Virgo. Who's provoking anger? Is that all? No, there's one in there that doesn't want to show themselves, but they're gonna get exposed. Don't play with me. There's somebody that's hiding from you. Like they're trying to hide the fact that they're doing this. Who's the mole? A Cancer. And Sagittarius, you guys came out too, so this is definitely for you. I mean, I wouldn't hold it to like that this wouldn't be for a Leo placement because fire did come out, but this is definitely for a Sagittarius placement, and it's definitely for an Aries placement. Now, this is going to resonate with Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. So if you have any of these in your placement, that's also another confirmation that there's somebody in your energy, okay? Is there anything else? No, I think that's pretty much it, you guys. Comment down below. Let me know how that resonates. I'm moving on to Earth signs next. Peace.